Hi everyone, James from BitPay here. I'm here with David Bailey, CEO of BTC Inc. And we are at Consensus. We want to talk about your new campaign to make Bitcoin fun again. So Bitcoin Magazine announced this earlier this year, in the middle of crypto winter, that you're setting out now at this kind of 10th anniversary junction of Bitcoin to bring back some of the fun spirit of Bitcoin. Tell us a little bit more about the campaign and why it matters right now.
Well, I guess the genesis of the campaign is that we decided as a company we wanted to focus on Bitcoin. And when we went to go look at Bitcoin, we said, if we're going to enjoy life and enjoy work, we have to have fun. And right now the Bitcoin community is not fun anymore. It used to be a lot of fun in the old days, and now it's very political, kind of toxic. People can be very mean on crypto Twitter. So if we were going to do Bitcoin full time, then we had to have fun doing it. And so we said, all right, let's bring back old Bitcoin. Let's make Bitcoin fun again. So that's the campaign.
Now, you were there for the early days. Tell me one of your most fun memories from the Bitcoin world that kind of encompasses for you what you mean by make Bitcoin fun again.
When the Bitcoin community created Dogecoin as a meme joke, and then sponsored the Jamaican bobsled team.
Yes.
And then put a dog's face on a race car and forced every NASCAR fan to treat it as if it was a real thing. That was hilarious.
So what you're trying to do is bring Dogecoin back, is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. No, and Bitcoin Pizza Day. I remember when Apple banned wallets from the App Store, and somebody was giving away like 100 Samsung Android phones if you recorded yourself destroying your iPhone. Bitcoin community is pretty creative. It's fun. But when the price went up a lot, and all of a sudden all this money was at stake, people wanted to become serious all of a sudden. And then when serious people start talking to each other, they get into little tiffs, and then the tiffs build, and then before you know it, you have a civil war going on. So, it's we want to return Bitcoin back to the days when everyone was broke. That's our plan.
Nice, okay, so bankrupt everyone. Besides that, what are the other plans? How do we make Bitcoin fun again from where it's been?
So, we want to build a dedicated Bitcoin community platform that is very positive, future-looking, and inspiring new people on how they can come into the space and build things. And so we don't want to hate on other coins. This is not a Bitcoin maximalist play per se. It's just a Bitcoin focused play. And so we made BitcoinMagazine.com, dedicated home of Bitcoin. You can read news every day there just about Bitcoin. We launched a conference called Bitcoin 2019. It's the world's largest Bitcoin conference. It's going to be super awesome. We got goofy stuff like the other day in the office we bought 30,000 Venezuelan fiat bills. We're putting them in machines, and you can tip a QR code and make the fiat rain down either on the speakers or on the audience. We're not sure exactly who yet, but that's the type of stuff we're going for. So super cool conference that is also going to have a hackathon for Lightning apps and all sorts of new types of Bitcoin second layer applications. And we also are bringing back the print magazine, Bitcoin Magazine, so that we can kind of showcase the anarchist roots of Bitcoin and make sure that as Bitcoin goes mainstream and we have hundreds of millions of users, people don't forget why Bitcoin was started, what Bitcoin's role in the world is. We don't need to, Bitcoin is legit now, so we don't need to suck up to anybody. Bitcoin is here. There's nothing anybody can do to stop it. So let's embrace the philosophy behind Bitcoin that made it possible in the first place and not hide from it.
I actually remember one of my first jobs at BitPay was carting a bunch of boxes of old Bitcoin magazines into our storage unit. That was one of the first things I did. And I just remember looking at the old covers, such a beautiful part of Bitcoin's history, and so colorful and really expressing that kind of creative vibe of this whole Bitcoin ecosystem. So I'm really excited that you're bringing back the print edition. What are some things we can look forward to in the print edition this 10th anniversary?
So we have some great guest writers, well-known people in the space. We have a lot of pieces that are reflective on the past 10 years, but what I find most interesting is what is Bitcoin going to look like 10 years from now? And so, we want to just focus on the future and leave all the kind of baggage that maybe has built up over the years, just leave it in the past, just forget about it. So I think that's what I'm most excited about, the things that will inspire new Bitcoiners and people who can be like, wow, that's a great idea. If you could just change it a little bit, you could do X. That's what we want to accomplish.
Why should people come to Bitcoin 2019?
Well, first off, it's going to be fun, all right? So it's going to be a fun time. Two, it's going to be really the first time in maybe 5 years that this community has come together in a non-exclusionary way. And so we have people from the big block community, the small block community, we have Blockstream, we have Bitmain, we have BitPay. So all of the kind of industry players will be at one place. We have a big segment of the mining community that will be there, just like all the cool people from in the community. And they're, we're trying to position Bitcoin as not like small blocker versus big blocker, but Bitcoin versus the world. And so like if you want to be a part of that revolution, that's the conference to go to find out what you can do.
Awesome. And we were with you recently at FinTech South down in Atlanta. You had some great stories to tell about how BTC Media itself is using Bitcoin, integrating Bitcoin into how you do business and to the payments you make. Why is it important for you that crypto businesses like BTC Media walk the talk and like eat your own dog food with using Bitcoin, making Bitcoin payments?
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't do it to walk the walk. We do it because it's actually the easiest. I mean, if you want to save money and be maximally lazy, it's the best. It's the best thing to use. So we use it because it's a great product. And I don't want to shill BitPay, but we use BitPay in our business.
I won't object.
We use it every day, and it saves us tons of money. Literally, we've saved over the lifetime of our business hundreds of thousands of dollars thanks to BitPay. And we have writers all around the world that we're able to pay consistently, regularly, directly, $50 increments, etc., without any fees or losses or anything. It's incredible. So it literally makes our business possible.
That's brilliant, and honestly, you guys have been such a great beacon of the Bitcoin industry with Let's Talk Bitcoin, Bitcoin Magazine, Why Bitcoin, so much you're up to, I can't even keep track. We're really excited for you. Finally, before we close out here, do you have any calls to action, advice, words of wisdom for the attendees here at Consensus or folks watching online?
Yeah, do something in Bitcoin. Find something in Bitcoin that you love and pursue it. Build something, be a part of something, market something. Just educate yourself on the principles of Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is here, it's happening, and the next 2 years are going to be quite the roller coaster. So make sure that you're prepared to hold tight.
Brilliant. Thanks so much, David.
Cool. Thank you.